Okay, let's go ahead and play. Let's do this. This game adapts to the choices you make. Each lie can change the verdict for better or worse. Oh, gosh. It got really loud all of a sudden. Paris, 17th of October, 1894. Hint, remember that during your testimony, you are not creating story. You are lying about what has already happened. In Bohemian killing, there are hundreds of possibilities. You can frame other people, lie, manipulate evidence and witnesses, plead guilty, or even act insane. Hey, Stim, how's it going? Okay. Let's see. E to check the time. Yeah, let's get started. Oh my gosh, I can't really hear anything. Press 1 to draw your dagger. Oh my gosh, that's so sensitive. There are interactions that will skip time. Try it by using the book on the table. Hold on, let's change the sensitivity. Oh my Lanta. Read a book, 15 minutes. In-game time runs like real life and it is important to arrange reliable testimony. What time was it when I looked at the clock? Huh. My Andromeda experience is going great, Stim. How about yours? How far are you? Hello? It's, what, 10:32? I want to see what the book actually says. So, time? Oh my god, 15 minutes. Okay. Enter the room. Let's not go in there yet. Oh, fuck. It told me how to sprint. I don't like that. You can skip dialogues by holding E. During your testimony, it will skip a single dialogue line. During cutscenes in the courtroom, it will skip an entire scene and begin your next testimony. We haven't started yet, Stim. I'm having a hard time finding non-Andromeda streams. Well, I'm glad that I'm playing something you can watch tonight. It's a murder mystery. We just started, too. Oh my god, I'm sexy. Oh. I guess I'm looking at the crime scene. It's okay, baby grill. So apparently there's 2 time alternatives. Wait. Left mouse button to kill her. I don't want to kill her. I have to. It was the Willis butler with the scabbard in the bedroom. Okay. I guess I have to kill her. So I am guilty. Patty. Oh, oui, oui. Oh, ici Eiffel Tower. Bohemian killing.
Monsieur Eaton. Monsieur Eaton.
I gotta turn this up. Hey Chris, how's it going? And before band? For this? Oh no. Oh no, I gotta turn the volume up. Hold on. You can't even hear him talk. I couldn't even hear him.
Monsieur Eaton, I'm talking to you.
Me?
I'm sorry, Monsieur le Président, I was thinking.
Do you understand the indictment?
Sorry, but I have to ask the prosecutor to repeat.
Monsieur Eaton, do you consider it to be a joke? You're charged with a serious crime.
I'm like a child. I can't even
Please stay
stand
focused.
still.
Monsieur Prosecutor, please continue.
Hey, Guardian, how's
As
it going?
I said, I accuse Alfred Eaton of murdering Marie Capet on the 17th of October 1894 in Paris. That
Am I
day,
breathing?
Alfred Eaton was at the theatrical premiere of Prométhée, Vol du Feu, which took place at Opéra Garnier.
Oh, there's too much friends in here.
As it is apparent from the testimony of witnesses, the accused left at about 8:30 p.m., before the end of the banquet. At about 9:25 p.m., he rented a room in his name at the Caucasus Hotel, which is adjacent to the building in which he lives. It was in that room that approximately at 11:16 p.m., Marie Capet was murdered.
No, that's a lie. It was quarter of 11.
The accused returned to his house, and at about 10:05 p.m., he entered his apartment in the company of Marie Capet, or let her in. It results from the fingerprint analysis. It did not show the victim's fingerprints on the outer side of the door, only on the inner. Alfred Eaton, by means of deception or threats, led the victim to his secret workshop, which is located on the first floor of his apartment. The police report did not indicate any signs of struggle or resistance. The accused probably wanted to test on Marie Capet the prototype of a torture machine of his construction,
Man, I'm
which
fucked,
was
dude.
in the room, along with medical tools and manuals of torture.
They've already got the times confused.
When Marie Capet realized what the accused intended to do, she grabbed a metal rod lying in the room and hit the accused on the head, which caused a real threat to his life and, according to doctors, may have caused unconsciousness. The fingerprints of Marie Capet's left hand were found on the rod, as well as Alfred Eaton's traces of blood. Traces of blood were also found on the floor of that room. At the time of his arrest, the accused had an extensive wound on his head, as confirmed by medical examination. Seizing the opportunity, Marie Capet fled from the apartment. She was stressed and in a hurry. This was confirmed by her numerous fingerprints secured on the inside of the door of the apartment of the accused. Then, Marie Capet ran into a nearby hotel, the Caucasus. It was the same hotel in which the accused rented a room.
Oh gosh.
As it appears from the testimony of the clerk, Marie Capet was extremely stressed, repeating the word doctor and police. Probably she wanted to call for help. When the clerk went to get some water to calm Marie Capet, she disappeared.
I don't know how I want to play
The
this.
next day, on the 18th of October, about 8:32 a.m., a maid found her body in a room rented by Alfred Eaton. It was covered with numerous fingerprints of the victim and of the accused, and had traces of the victim's blood. The immediate cause of death was a severe blow to the abdomen in the liver area, with a blade of about 14 centimeters length. The murder weapon, constructed by the accused, was secured in his apartment. Marie Capet's unwashed blood stains were still present on it, as well as the fingerprints of the accused. The
I'll catch up with you
accused
guys
is
in
also
chat in just a
charged
moment.
by the testimony of one of the neighbors who passed the accused at the front door of the building in which they both lived at about 11:30 p.m. The witness testified that the clothing of the accused was stained with blood. Unfortunately, the said clothes were not found. At the time of committing the alleged crime, the accused was sane, which means he acted consciously. For committed crimes, the accused shall be liable to life imprisonment or the death penalty.
Has the accused finally understood the indictment?
Oui, Monsieur le Président.
Does the accused plead guilty to the charges against him?
Non, Monsieur le Président.
Does the accused want to provide explanations?
Oui, Monsieur le Président.
Oui.
Monsieur le
Oui,
Président,
oui.
could I ask you for some conversation time with my client?
Of course.
Where is my...
I just wish it would not take too much time. We've already wasted too much of it.
Monsieur Eaton,
This is
please
my
note
defense?
that you can look through evidence at any moment. It is available by pressing tab. I will show the defense evidence to the court at the
Why am I
time of your
bobbing?
uncovering during the testimony. It might surprise the prosecutor. If necessary, you can recall the string of events, according to the prosecution, by pressing the Q key.
Q?
Will you need my help during testimony? I will give you my advice and remind you of important facts.
I feel like an animal occasion here. Do you want the attorney to help you during your testimony? Yes.
We are ready, Monsieur le Président.
Then let's get started. Monsieur Eaton, what were you doing on October 17th, 1894, from 8 to 12 p.m.?
There was a theatrical premiere of Prométhée that day, which was sponsored by Le Feu, in which I am the lead.
Whoa. I gotta stop for just a second. That head bobbing is ridiculous. The accent is a spicy meme, boys. He was sane. You're just a floating head, you can't be the killer. Maybe you're a ghost. Persecution? Okay. I saw Envy just got his chair. What kind of chair did you get? I remember you linked me it before, but I don't recall what kind of chair it was. So apparently in this game you can decide how you want to go about your prosecution. So apparently I can pull out a weapon. Maybe. I don't know, it looked... I couldn't not stab her, so I guess we kind of like have the courtroom as one setting and then the story of what happened that night as like an alternate way to play through, I guess. It's a secret lab chair. Oh, okay, I'll check it out after the stream. Or when we get, after we're done playing this. Guardian.
There was a theatrical premiere of Prométhée that day, which was sponsored by Le Feu, in which I am the lead designer.
There's multiple ways to play this as well. It has... Oh, my head bobbing stopped.
At the Opéra Garnier. Around 8:30 p.m. after the play, I found that I did not want to attend the dull banquet, and instead I preferred to work. I said goodbye to Hugo Argent, president of Le Feu, and I drove home. I got there at about 9 p.m.
Paris. 17th of October. Remember that during your testimony you're not creating history, you are lying. Oh, wait. Hold on, what's this hint? Remember that during your testimony you are not creating history, you are lying about what has already happened. You can frame other people, lie, manipulate evidence and witnesses, plead guilty, or even act insane. So we are guilty. We're a guilty mofo, but we can change the way the court hearing turns out. How shall we go about this? I guess we'll just see.
For a moment, I admired the charms of Montmartre.
Oh, oui, it's my car.
I tried to start the car, but it ran out of fuel. I already returned from l'Opéra Garnier on fumes, and there was no way to go anywhere else.
So we are a disgusting mofo.
I decided to go for an evening walk.
Oh my god. Is he touching the titty?
I looked at the poster of the play Prométhée, sponsored by Le Feu Company. It was the exact.
Is he lighting a firecracker?
Spent the evening.
What the heck is going on here? What's that in his hand? Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Look at the pigeons.
I looked at slogans inciting to the new revolution written on them. I read cultural announcements.
So this is kind of like making us take our time until we kill her. We need people to see us. Hello? Muscusi. Whoa. Okay, what do we want to do? Take a look around.
For a moment, I admired the charms of Montmartre. I do not recall that part.
Oh, that's out of the play area. The boob is on fire.
I looked at the poster of the play, sponsored by Le Feu Company.
What is this, a cafe?
It was the exact premiere.
Café de Paris. Menu du tour.
I read the
Soup.
restaurant's menu.
Foie gras. However you say that.
Later, I read the restaurant.
Creme brulee, I'm down. What is up with these fucking birds, dude? Shh, get the fuck away. I want some creme brulee. Please. The f-
I entered the Café de Paris cafeteria. I wanted to drink some good wine and eat a piece of cheese.
Is the music too loud?
Parisian rabble tried to throw me out, screaming that there was no room for gypsy thieves. They beat me and threw me into the street. I was all covered in blood.
Did you report this fact to police officers?
No, monsieur.
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
decided that it was not worth losing my time.
And why is that?
A second of my word is more important than a lifetime of each and every one of those plebeians. Besides, if I had reported it, I would have done them a favor.
What do you mean, Monsieur Eaton?
In jail, they would have had better living conditions than those holes that they call houses.
I understand. Please return to your testimony.
The judge will remember that I got my ass kicked because I wanted some fucking creme brulee. I wanted some goddamn creme brulee. Filthy plebs. Okay, apparently I'm, now I have blood all over me, too. What time is it? How long did it take them to beat me up? Like a minute? Rue de la Monque.
I looked at the plate with the name of the street in which I live. For a moment, I admired the charming street. I do not recall that part.
Let's go in here.
I opened the door and entered the building where my apartment is.
Oh, this is our apartment. Oh, and the apartment is, or I'm sorry, the place across the street is the hotel where she was killed. So apparently she's gonna be in here somewhere. My neighbor is also gonna see me at some point.
I found a letter from the Ministère de la Justice.
What's the...
Monsieur le Président, this is the evidence marked with number 2. It clearly shows that my client designed his interrogation machine with only the best intentions. According to his plan, it was supposed to be forwarded to the prosecutor's office and law enforcement agencies to improve the effectiveness of interrogation. The prosecutor's suggestions that my client has supposedly intended to use this device to torture helpless women is hasty and completely untrue.
This letter only proves that the accused was looking for application of his torture machine and had not found any support from Ministère de la Justice, so he decided to test it on an innocent woman.
The court
How
supports the
dare.
view that the mere fact of an offer to the Minister de la Justice does not constitute sufficient evidence that the allegedly accused acted in good faith when creating such a device. Monsieur Eaton, please go back to your testimony.
Wait, I want to see what the... I want to do tab. I want to hit tab and see what's... Prosecution. Alfred Ethan's dagger. The murder weapon designed and manufactured by A. Ethan. So unique. Found in the secret workshop of the accused. Unwashed traces of blood were found on it as well as Ethan's fingerprints. A metal rod found in Alfred Ethan's secret workshop. It was probably part of some sort of invention. Traces of blood belonging to the accused and the fingerprints of Marie Capet's left hand were found on the rod. It was Kitty! It was Kitty! Police report. The body was neither transported nor hidden. The victim was not missing anything. The murder weapon was secured at the apartment of the accused. Blood traces were found on the belongings of the accused on the floor in the secret workshop of his apartment. The metal rod was secured, which probably served to hit the accused. There were no traces of victim's blood in the apartment of the accused. There were no signs of struggle or resistance in other parts of the apartment. Fingerprint expertise. Fingerprints of the accused were found in the room of the hotel. On the murder weapon, victim's fingerprints were also found in the room of the Caucasus Hotel. Left-hand fingerprints of the victim were found on the metal rod. Numerous fingerprints of the victim's left hand were found on the inner side of the door of the apartment of the accused. Their number may indicate that the victim acted in a high stress or shock, and she had trouble opening the door. Yeah, I'm a murderer. She left-handed the rod. Yup, she touched the rod. So yeah, apparently we are the murderer. We killed this lady, but we can manipulate the evidence of the courtroom and potentially change the outcome of the accused. Pathological expertise. The victim was hit with several strong blows of the knife to... Oh gosh, that's gross. Strong blows with a knife in the liver. The depth of the wound was approximately 14 centimeters. The immediate cause of her death was exsanguination. There are no other injuries or traces of violence. Death occurred between 11 p.m. and 11:20 p.m. Is exsanguination just like the loss of blood? Because sanguine is blood, I'm guessing. The extensive mashed head wound was found on the accused head and... Wait a minute. An extensive mashed head wound was found on the accused's head and a severe concussion in the moment of detention. The injury was created most likely due to the hit of the hard object, which could result in the loss of consciousness and even death. The examination revealed that the blow was given approximately between 10:05 and 10:45. 14 centimeters, so small. The loss of blood. So we stabbed her in the liver like a shit ton of times. Oh, we even have a psychiatric evaluation, which we could somehow claim that we were insane. Stabbed the liver, death within 20 minutes from blood loss. Red alert. What is 14 centimeters? I think it's like 2.54 centimeters per inch. Those like 5.5 inches, 5 inches. I mean, 5 inches into your body, that's pretty deep. Steam Anime Weekend Sale is on. You can now be a super weeb. The Sakura games. Oh my gosh, you freaking weebs. A. Ethan tested with the Welschler-Bellevue intelligence scale test, obtained the results indicating the level of intelligence at lower limit. Oh wait. Okay, I thought we were saying we were stupid. The intelligence at lower limit of the high level. So they're saying that we're smart. The results of the test lie within the normal range, and they do not indicate any possibility of damage to the central nervous system. The MMPI test did not show any mental disorders of the accused. He has an impulsive personality characterized by a high degree of creativity, ambition, and high expectations from oneself and others around him, strongly attached to his parents. Oh gosh, the documentation of the torture machine, designs of the interrogation device clearly confirm its use. It uses elements of pain inflicted during the interrogation. It looks like a table that people go on to when they get lethally injected. Historique de la torture. A book about the history of torture found in the secret workshop of Alfred Ethan, hidden behind the bookcase. It details the methods of torture and execution through the centuries. It contains drastic engravings and photographs, a design of pain-inflicting devices. Some passages are underlined. The scientific community considers it as disgusting and unworthy the print. Its sale was banned after numerous protests of French Academy of Sciences. Guest book. The top floor apartment in the Caucasus Hotel was rented by Alfred Ethan. There's a signature of the guest beside. Oh my gosh, she had the penthouse? Sakura games are banned on Twitch for sexual content. That means I have to play them. Off stream, of course. For science. 5 inches into your body is deep. That is a good quote. I think you can add the quote. Like exclamation, quote, space, add, space, the quote. Clerk's testimony. A. Ethan came to the Caucasus Hotel on the day of the murder to rent the room. It was about 9:25 p.m. It already happened several times that he rented a room at the hotel, always the same one on the top floor. Well, that's just kind of weird though. Like, why would he rent a room across the across from his apartment and rent the top floor? A woman similar to Marie Capet ran into the Caucasus Hotel in the evening of the day of the murder. She was extremely stressed, repeating the word doctor and police. She probably wanted to call for help, and the clerk went to go get some water to calm the woman. She was already gone. And Pierre Ray, at about 11:30 p.m., a witness was leaving the building in which he lived and passed the accused, Alfred Ethan, in the door, who was entering the building. Clothes of the accused were soaked in blood. Well, I mean, we probably just changed part of the story there because I went to get some creme brulee and I got beaten up because I was a gypsy. Did it work? Yay! I never remember what the commands are either, Guardian. Never ever. Nice one. Thanks for adding that. Okay, so we have 13 pieces of evidence. Locked evidence. A letter from the Ministère de la Justice. Monsieur... I'm bad. I'm bad at French. Monsieur Ethan. Thank you for your proposal, but the minister does not use interrogation methods based on pain. Methods proposed by you are inhumane, and what is worst, the worst, they can result in numerous lawsuits for the violation of personal rights. Is that it? Oh, monsieur. Suspect's identification card. Whoa, we're Roman, living in France, and we're low class. Lateralization, left-handed. Is that really a thing? Like, do people care about whether you're left or right-handed? Look how smug we look, though. Okay, victim, low class, right-handed. Wait. It said that they found her left hand, like her left hand prints all over the place. Oh, her birthday's the day after mine. Alfred Ethan's parents' testimony. Alfred was a capable but not very attentive student. He was bullied at school because of his gypsy origin. Often gypsy. Often he returned home battered. He helped his parents in their grocery store but dreamed of a better life and a social advancement. The prototype of his vending machine was built at the back of a store. Soon a wealthy investor offered Alfred cooperation. This is how the LeFou company originated. With his first money, he bought an apartment in France. He planned to buy a second one for his parents. Wait, so he created a vending machine? Marie Capet's parents' testimony. Marie was the best student in class, never caused any problems. She was quiet and peaceful. Parents do not know that their daughter maintained contact with Ethan. However, they remember Parisian Monsieur Brissot. And she lived there and she despised Ethan, considered him a thief and a swindler who made money on poor people. She was right-handed. Fucking A, man. Hugo Argent's testimony. If you ever want to roleplay, voice act in a group, let me know. I can throw in a serious bad accent, no skill needed. Bonsoir! I want to play some role-playing games. That's definitely something that I would like to try out. Hugo is a wealthy factory owner who has invested in Alfred's invention, creating LeFou company in which Ethan was hired as a head designer. Mostly he works at home. Several verbal abuse cases were reported from the workers of Ethan. On the day of the murder, Argent and Eaton both attended the theatrical premiere sponsored by LeFou Prometheus. Around 8:30 p.m., Ethan left, explaining himself by the surge of inspiration and some new idea he wanted to implement as fast as possible. So he's like his boss. He's an investor. H. Argent did not have any knowledge of torture machine that Ethan had constructed. Its creation had not been commissioned or endorsed by him. According to corporate records, Ethan worked on cleaning automation. The list of parts ordered by Ethan did not raise any suspicion. Gosh, these guys need to like proofread. They need to proofread. It's been out for almost a year. Oui. Voulez-vous? Oh my gosh, that's all I'm gonna try to say. I tried to take French. No, it's not for me. Opinions of Alfred, Ethan's neighbors. It is impossible to contact Albert Brissot. Other neighbors consistently testified that they had not enjoyed sharing their building with a person from a lower social class, especially with a gypsy. You fucking gypsy. Therefore, they did not maintain any social contacts with Alfred Ethan. On the day of the murder, none of the neighbors were in the building. Information from the call center, we officially informed that Albert Brissot does not have or never has owned a telephone or a telegraph. Okay. Hey, Wally, how's it going? Do you want to sleep with me tonight? Is that what it says? Oh gosh. Oui. Baguette, croissant, butter.